Good morning, students of class 5. Students, I am sure all of you are happy and healthy. Students, please stay indoor and keep yourself safe. Wash your hands frequently and stay indoor. Students, in my last video, I had completed exercise 11 of Unit 1, Let's Revise, and then I started with Unit 2, the alphabetical order. And I have explained and written the first exercise of Unit 2 alphabetical order, and I am sure all of you must have done that exercise. And I had given exercise 2 as homework, in which you had to find the meanings of 15 words given on page 11. And I'll be discussing the meanings in the online classes, students. Fine. Now, students, today I'm going to start with Unit 3, the sentence. Now, students, all of you know that sentence is a group of words in which the words are arranged in proper order and it conveys a meaning. Fine. A sentence may be long or short, but it must contain a verb. सेंटेंस बेटा लंबा भी हो सकता है, छोटा भी हो सकता है, बट ये ध्यान रखना है कि उसमें वर्ब होना जरूरी है. वर्ब मीन्स द एक्शन वर्ड, द डूइंग वर्ड. And the sentence always starts with a capital letter. When we write a sentence, we always begin the sentence with a capital letter and we end it with a full stop or a question mark or an exclamation mark according to the kind of sentence. है ना? Sentence जो है हमारे different types के हैं, है ना? Assertive sentence and imperative sentence, they end in full stop. The interrogative sentence, they end in question mark, and the exclamatory sentence, they end in an exclamation mark. So sentence jit koi bhi ho, they always, you begin a sentence with a capital letter, but at the end the kind of sentence will decide कि उसके end में full stop आएगा, कि question mark आएगा, कि exclamation mark आएगा. And you must keep in mind that the sentence must have a verb in it. Now, students, I am going to write some examples of group of words, and then now you need to tell me whether it's a sentence or not. The first one is, what do you? Fine. Now, अब आपने पहला वाला वर्ड देखा, ठीक है? Okay, I forgot to write the heading, students. So now, students, in this what we need to do is, we need to look at the group of words, and there's a box given at the end of all the group of words. Now, we need to take the words which are arranged in proper order, which are sentences and which convey a meaning, है ना? ग्रुप ऑफ वर्ड्स तो अभी आप देखोगे ऑन पेज नंबर 12 कि बहुत सारे ग्रुप ऑफ वर्ड्स है 1 to 10 में, एंड उसमें से हमें बॉक्स में टिक उन ग्रुप ऑफ वर्ड्स में लगाना है which are arranged in proper order and which convey a meaning. Now the first one is, what do you? Now you need to read the group and tick which are sentences. What do you? Now what do you? What does this mean, students? इससे आपको कुछ क्लियर मीनिंग समझ में आ रहा है? कुछ क्लियर मीनिंग निकल रहा है? No, कोई भी क्लियर मीनिंग नहीं आ रहा है. So we put a cross. This does not convey a meaning. So this is not a sentence. Then the second group of words are, what do you expect? What do you expect from me? At the end, question mark. This is an interrogative sentence. पहले वाले सेंटेंस में एंड में कोई पंक्चुएशन मार्क नहीं था, इससे कोई मीनिंग समझ में नहीं आ रहा था. Whereas second में इसमें शुरू में पढ़ा कि एवरी सेंटेंस मस्ट कंटेन अ वर्ब, सो इसमें कोई वर्ब भी नहीं था, ठीक है। नाउ व्हाट डू यू एक्सपेक्ट फ्रॉम मी? इट हैज गॉट अ वर्ब, इट हैज गॉट अ क्वेश्चन मार्क एट द एंड which indicates that this is a question, and all the questions are what they are, interrogative sentence. So this is a sentence, interrogative sentence, so we put a tick mark in the second sentence because it is a sentence. This group of words, they are arranged in a proper order. This question mark at the end which indicates that this is an interrogative sentence, so this is a sentence, so we have put a tick mark at the end. Now the third one, honey is a, fine. Now can you say a verb in this group of words? No. Is this conveying any meaning? क्या इससे कोई बेटा मीनिंग कन्वे हो रहा है? No. So do you think honey is a, this is incomplete, we are unable to understand कि इसका मीनिंग क्या है? Fine. So this is not a complete sentence, so we put a cross, and it does not have a verb, it does not have a punctuation mark at the end because it is not conveying the complete meaning, it is conveying incomplete meaning, so this is not a sentence. Now the fourth one, honey is a natural and healthy sweetener. आपको स्वीटनर पता है? लाइक व्हेन यू मेक जूस, जब आप जूस बनाते हो सो यू ऐड शुगर और जैगरी, आप जूस बनाते हो तो आप उसमें शुगर या जैगरी ऐड करते हो टू मेक इट स्वीट, है ना। nowadays summer season है, all of us like to drink mango juice, mango shakes, so what does your mother do at times when the mangoes are sour? She adds sugar to make it sweet. So sweetener means वो चीज जो किसी चीज को स्वीट कर देती है। तो हनी, एवरीवन नोज, हनी इज अ नेचुरल एंड हेल्दी स्वीटनर। आप किसी भी चीज में अगर हनी ऐड करोगे तो वो उस चीज को स्वीट कर देगा, एंड हनी इज नॉट हार्मफुल, है ना। सो हनी इज अ नेचुरल एंड हेल्दी स्वीटनर, एंड एट द एंड देयर इज अ फुल स्टॉप, एंड these group of words, they are conveying a complete meaning, they make sense, so this is a sentence. क्योंकि ये मीनिंग कन्वे कर रहे हैं, सेंस है, तो ये सेंटेंस है, so we put a tick mark. Fine. Now fifth one, some salt give me. Now do you think these words, are they arranged in the correct order? Some salt give me, क्या ये group of words correct order में arrange है? Is it conveying any meaning? No, it is not, so we put a cross. Now the 6 sentences, please pass me some salt, please pass me some salt, please pass me some salt. Now you can see that these groups of words are arranged in proper order which conveys a meaning, जो हमको समझ में आ रहा है, it conveys a meaning, so this is a sentence, so we put a tick mark. Please pass me some salt. Group of words arranged in the correct order which conveys a meaning. It has got a full stop at the end, so this is a sentence. Now the 7th one, how dedicated you are. Now this is exclamatory sentence because this sentence has got an exclamation mark at the end. And ये हमारी feelings express करना that how dedicated you are. So this is a correct sentence. This is an exclamatory sentence which conveys a meaning. So we put a tick mark. Then the 8th one is you are. Now you are what? It is not conveying a complete sense. So this is not a sentence. So we put a cross. Now the 9th one. I good sense of humor. I good sense of humor have just a minute. I good sense of humor have a. Now look at this sentence. Are the words arranged in proper order? Are the words arranged in proper order? Are they conveying any meaning? Are these words making any sense to us? No. So this is not a correct sentence. So we put a cross. And the last one is I have a good sense of humor. The same words, जितने words ऊपर हैं 9th वाले में उतने same words इस sentence में भी हैं, but they are arranged in proper order which conveys a meaning, and at the end there is a full stop. So this is a sentence, so we put a tick mark. Fine. So now you know that words which are arranged in proper order, which have got a verb in them, एक verb होना जरूरी है, which begins with a capital letter and end in a full stop or question mark or an exclamation mark. Fine. And the words, they should convey a meaning besides being in correct order. Correct order में होंगे तभी तो वो meaning convey करेंगे. So ये सारी चीजें होंगी तभी वो sentence होगा. So a sentence may be short or long, but it must contain a verb. Then you need to keep in mind that a sentence always begins with a capital letter and it may end in a full stop, question mark or an exclamation mark according to the kind of sentence. Now, fine. I hope this is clear. So now I am going to erase. Fine. Now, students, my next exercise is based on kinds of sentences. Fine? Now, there are 4 kinds of sentences which I'll be explaining you in Unit 5 also. But since now we need to do exercise 2 on kinds of sentence only, so I'm just going to revise a little bit. Students, there are 4 kinds of sentences. Hai na? There are 4 kinds of sentence. The first are simple statements. They are known as assertive statements. Simple sentences and they are known as assertive sentences. The second, all the questions. The second kind of sentences are all the questions which ask a question, which end in a question mark. जो भी questions है, they are known as interrogative sentences. Then the third kind of sentence are the imperative sentences. Sentences in which we give command और make request और give advice, जिनमें हम advice देते हैं, request करते हैं या order करते हैं. तो जिन sentences से ये पता लगे वो imperative sentences हैं. And the fourth kind of sentences are the exclamatory sentence. And what are exclamatory sentence? They end with an exclamation mark. Not necessary कि उनके end में ही आए, वो किसी word के बाद भी आ सकता है. And वो word जो है, वो word जिसके आगे एक्सक्लेमेशन मार्क है, वो वर्ड हमारी सडन स्ट्रॉन्ग फीलिंग एक्सप्रेस करता है. दैट कैन बी द फीलिंग ऑफ पेन, जॉय, हैप्पीनेस, सॉरो, सरप्राइज, वंडर, एक्साइटमेंट, है ना. तो वो सेंटेंसेस जिनसे हमारी सडन स्ट्रॉन्ग फीलिंग्स एक्सप्रेस हो, उनमें हमेशा एक्सक्लेमेशन मार्क होता है. सो दे आर नोन एज एक्सक्लेमेटरी सेंटेंसेस. So there are four kinds of sentences: assertive sentence, simple statements, imperative sentences where we give commands, advice or make requests. Then the third kind of sentences are the questions, the interrogative sentences, and the fourth kind of sentences are the exclamatory sentence. Now, exercise 2 is read the sentences given below and circle the right option to tell their kind. Now, some sentences are given and there are two options. Now we need to read the sentence and find out that as to which kind of sentence it is. Now the first one, students, is memorize these poems. And the options given are statement, oblique, imperative. Now, memorize these poems. स्टेटमेंट सिंपल सेंटेंस होता है और इम्पेरेटिव सेंटेंस क्या होते हैं? जहां पे हमको ऑर्डर मिलता है या हम रिक्वेस्ट करते हैं एडवाइस. अब मेमोराइज दीज पोएम्स कौन बोलता है? द टीचर ऑर्डर्स यू. द टीचर ऑर्डर्स यू मेमोराइज दीज पोएम्स. टीचर बोलती है ना कि इन पोएम्स को लर्न कर लो, है ना. तो मेमोराइज दिस पोएम, टीचर ऑर्डर दे रही है आपको. टीचर इज कमांडिंग यू टू डू सो. सो व्हाट इज इट? दिस इज एन इम्पेरेटिव स्टेटमेंट. तो हम किस पे सर्कल करेंगे? इम्पेरेटिव में. स्टूडेंट्स प्लीज सर्कल इम्पेरेटिव. मेमोराइज दीज पोएम्स, है ना. मैं आपको बोलती हूँ मेमोराइज द क्वेश्चन एंड आंसर्स, मेमोराइज द वर्ड मीनिंग्स. आई एम गिविंग यू ऑर्डर. सो जिसमें हम कमांड करें, कमांड मीन्स ऑर्डर करें, रिक्वेस्ट करें, रिक्वेस्ट मीन्स जिसमें आप प्लीज गेट मी ग्लास ऑफ वाटर, या एडवाइस दें. डॉक्टर एडवाइस करता है ना आजकल कि वॉश योर हैंड्स फ्रीक्वेंटली टू सेव योरसेल्फ, ईट हेल्दी फूड. सो अगर कोई हमको एडवाइस कर रहा है, कमांड कर रहा है, रिक्वेस्ट कर रहा है, तो वो सब कौन से होंगे? इम्पेरेटिव. नाउ द सेकंड वन, Can you memorize these poems at the end question mark and in the bracket interrogative or imperative. Now, can you memorize these poems? See, there's a question mark at the end which indicates that this is a question. इसके end में क्या है? Question mark है which indicates कि ये question है. And all the questions are what? They are all interrogative sentences. So, we put a circle on interrogative sentence. Fine? जितने भी questions हैं उनको हम क्या बोलते हैं बेटा? Interrogative sentences. Now the third one is stop. क्या है? Stop at the end, full stop. And the options are statement or imperative. Statement generally किसी चीज को स्टेट करता है ना? जनरली जो क्वेश्चन के आंसर्स होते हैं वो स्टेटमेंट्स होते हैं. नाउ स्टॉप कौन बोलता है? स्टॉप व्हेन समबडी कमांड्स यू, है ना? आप परेड करते हो, आपका जो आगे का जो कैप्टन है से स्टॉप, दैट मीन्स ऑल द पीपल एट द बैक दे स्टॉप बिकॉज ही इज ऑर्डरिंग यू टू स्टॉप, है ना? सो स्टॉप इज समबडी इज कमांडिंग यू टू स्टॉप. कोई आपको ऑर्डर दे रहा है स्टॉप करने के लिए. सो जिसमें कमांड हो, ऑर्डर हो, एडवाइस हो, रिक्वेस्ट हो, वो क्या होगा बेटा? इम्पेरेटिव सेंटेंस. सो प्लीज एनसर्कल इम्पेरेटिव सेंटेंस. Fine. Then the fourth one. What annoys you are making? And at the end, exclamation mark. And the options given are imperative, and exclamatory. Now, what noise you are making? ये हमें बताना है कि imperative है या exclamatory. Now, all of us know that sentences which end in an exclamation mark, they are exclamatory sentences because they convey our sudden feelings. So, what a noise you are making! It has got an exclamation mark at the end. So, this is an exclamatory sentence. Please encircle exclamatory. Then, the fifth one. Why are you making a noise? At the end, question mark. And the options are imperative, oblique, interrogative. Now, why are you making a noise? Question mark. This is a question. ये एक question है. And all the questions are what? It is ending with a question mark. So this is a question and all the questions are what? They are interrogative. So make a circle on interrogative. Then the last one, the sixth one. I can't tolerate I can't tolerate so much noise. Now, is it a statement or exclamatory sentence? Now, somebody is stating, कोई सीधे सीधे स्टेट कर रहा है, I can't tolerate so much noise. कोई अगर कोई चीज स्टेट करता है, that's a statement. And statements are also known as assertive sentence, and generally these are the answers. So I can't tolerate so much noise. This is a statement. So we will circle statement. Because exclamatory sentence हो ही नहीं सकता. Because exclamatory sentences end with an exclamation mark. Fine. So with this we have finished our exercise 2. That is, read the sentences and circle the right option and tell their kind. So we all know that there are 4 kinds of sentences, students. The first was an assertive sentence, that means the statements. The second, interrogative sentences, all the questions. The third, imperative sentences, where we make requests, give commands or give advice. These are all imperative sentences. And the fourth kind of sentence is exclamatory sentences, which have got an exclamation mark and which conveys our sudden feelings. Now, I'll start with exercise 3, and that is based on match the following. But beta, I don't want to draw lines and match now, because class 5 students, does it look nice कि आप like small children you draw lines and match. Now I'll be writing the complete sentence so that you understand the meaning also. Fine? Because exercise 3, match these group of words to make sentences. Fine? And I am going to write the correct sentence. Now you write the numbers. The first one, because these sentences really convey a lot of things. ये जो sentences बनेंगे, जो meaning निकलेगा, ये बहुत कुछ convey करते हैं, and this can be used as in between your paragraph writing, letter writing. आप इन सेंटेंसेस को अगर लर्न करोगे तो आप उनको बहुत जगह यूज कर सकते हो. फाइन. These are all quotations, and as an English teacher I would like to inform you कि आपके जो राइटिंग सेक्शंस है उसमें अगर आप quotations डालोगे, पैराग्राफ्स में, कंपोजिशंस में अगर आप quotations डालोगे तो believe me, quotations make your language decorative and you get extra marks for that. Letter writing में, suppose if you are writing a letter to your friend and you are boosting up your friend's spirit, and then if you write, difficult roads often lead to beautiful destinations. कि problems तो आती है, but then when we face the problem, we move ahead and then what the end result is always good. So these quotations, these are all, ये जो मैं मैच इसीलिए नहीं करना चाहती, I want to write the complete sentence so that you also learn these quotations. And if you want, you can write these quotations and paste on different slips in your room, so that morning, evening, whenever you see those quotations, आप उनको देखते देखते memorize कर लोगे. And that's the easiest way to memorize quotations. You write the quotation on different pieces of slips and paste them in your room. So what will happen? Again and again जब आप उनको देखोगे तो आप memorize कर लोगे, है ना? That's learning by seeing. And you can use these quotations in your paragraphs, letter writings, so that will make your language decorative. So students, I'll be doing this exercise in my next video. That's all for today. Please do learn and revise the taught exercises. Thank you, students. Have a good day ahead.